So, welcome back to part 6 of the Mori campaign on the Ultimate Immersive mod for Total War Shogun 2, and when last we left off, a very mixed bag with regards to what we achieved last time. Here on the Eastern Front, we made pretty steady but pretty sure progress. The Urakami are all but defeated now. In fact, I do believe, yes, they only have one province remaining, and actually our allies have got them completely surrounded. So we might, there is actually a pretty decent case for us just completely ignoring Bizen, or East Bizen anyway. I think, yeah, Bizen has been split off into two provinces. One of these might have a blacksmith, so maybe we'll go after it. We'll go down there and scout out at the very least with our new daimyo. And while I'm here, actually, just while I remember, we will repair Mimasaka Castle. But speaking of our daimyo is now Mori Takemoto, previously our heir, because we lost Mori Motonari, mostly down to my own foolishness, unfortunately, because I completely misunderstood what one of the general abilities was, and because of stand and fight, he just stayed in melee with a bunch of Yari Ashigaru while he was on horseback, and unfortunately perished. Now this does leave our situation here on Kyushu a little bit more tricky than the one that we've got on our Eastern Front. The only way that our Eastern Front could go horribly wrong is if the Mimura turn on us, which thanks to Takemoto's traits is not likely to happen. But yeah, we are in a little bit of a tricky situation here. The Sagara still have a lot of armies. I have managed to do a lot of damage to their family tree as well, however, with my ninja, with a lot of assassinations. But yeah, the silver lining to all of this is that the Sagara have taken some fairly substantial damage. Also, the fact that Motonari is now dead means we are no longer getting a diplomatic relations malus because of his impolite trait. In fact, Takemoto, as we go over here to clan management, and as we have a look at Takemoto, he has listens to Gajin, which is plus, or listens to Gajin, anyway, plus 10 to diplomatic relations, which essentially means we've got a plus 30 swing now to our diplomatic relations, which now, in this stage of the game, could prove to be very decisive, actually, because most of the clans on the map now are fairly sizable. So this just makes it a little bit less likely that people are going to come after me personally. They're much more likely to go after someone of a different religion like the Iko Iki, who actually already seem to be taking some fairly substantial losses to the Imagawa of all people. I don't know how they managed to get all the way over there. But also, obviously, the Komachi are Christian, and Christian clans in general are going to incur that big minus 40 malus. However, looking to now, I am trying to save up so that we can buy the Swordmaster School, so we can get some a hero unit out on the field at the very least. We still have, I think, yes, we have another trade ship, so let's get you in there so we can get a little bit more income. We're not getting too much from trade ships anymore because we're really starting to saturate these trade nodes. I think this navy is all ready to go. It is. So with that, I think we will actually get you up to this port over here. This is the one we have which will recruit ships at higher veterancy level. Speaking of which, 1,000 is a lot, but getting another heavy bune to replace the one we lost might not be the worst idea. But I think this navy should be enough to take on all comers for the time being. So I think we'll just leave it as is. But really I'm ignoring what I really need to be doing, which is deciding whether or not I am able to attack South Chikuzan. Now this army here is the one that we damaged. These are our reinforcements. This is their reinforcements, so they still have a general. But I tell you what, we should be able to get rid of them if we go over here with our ninja. Yeah, let's try and assassinate him. He's absolutely butchered the Sagara's family tree and generals, and that's another one down. So we've definitely done a number on them. So morale-wise, they're probably going to be struggling here. I feel as though we need to move in now, though. If we can... This will be a decisive battle, but if we can win the battle for South Chikuzan, our situation on Kyushu is still not ideal, because we still have this front over here, which the Komachi could stab us in the back at any moment. Being Christian, they're going to hate us and go up here. We are trading with them, so they might keep us alive just for that, but the stronger we get on Kyushu, the more likely it is that they're going to come after us. We also have this Christian influence that we've got here, but it is allowing me to recruit gunpowder, and we do actually have a cannon, although I think this is an imported European cannon, which doesn't make it quite as good, but it still should be useful for taking this settlement. And honestly, this is not the biggest garrison. They've taken a lot of damage. We have reinforcements. I think we have to go for it. let's see. Yeah, so that should be in reinforcement range. So let's do it. This is going to be a very, very interesting fight. So we can't really afford to... We have basically 2 full armies. I mean, this army over here is a little bit battered and bruised, and it no longer has a general. But this could be the defining moment for Mori Motoharu here, because if we lose this battle, we are in real trouble on Kyushu. It's not a campaign-ending disaster if we do lose this. We will lose pretty much everything on Kyushu. But as long as we keep everything on Honshu, we can carry on going. But obviously, if we win this, it will make our ambitions to become Shogun much, much easier to realise. And they don't have any generals at all, unlike us. So, let's assault. Mori Motoharu trying to avenge the death of his father here. And of course, all of the reinforcing armies we could potentially try and deal with before they come to reinforce in the castle. We do need to make sure that we have enough left over to actually take the castle afterwards, though. We're definitely going to need to start training up new troops after this battle, because it's going to be bloody for us no matter how we handle it, really. And this is where the Night Attacker trait would have come in so handy, because we could have taken out one of these reinforcing armies with Motonari, and then we could have attacked the castle with Motoharu. But you live and you learn. And this is one of those weird type forts as well, which in theory we should be able to make a bit of a dent in. I think, yeah, we're going to start deployment, so once again a winter battle. Right, so here we have our European cannons as we go forward, resting on bags of rice, so this is going to be interesting to see how well they can do. We can only move them in the deployment phase, so we're going to need to make sure that we can actually defend them. And I think the best position for them is going to be over here, having a look at their range. Hang on. The range on these bad boys is pretty extreme, although I can't really see in the snow. Yeah, look at this. Like, they're covering basically the entirety of the fortress, I think. Well, nearly the entirety of the fortress, the only bit that I care about anyway. Where are our reinforcements coming from? So our reinforcements are coming from the north over there, so they're going to filter down over here. Perhaps with that in mind, it's a good idea to sort of combine our forces and go from this angle instead. It does mean we have to go through more walls in order to get to, well, not necessarily, because we can climb right up there, so it's about the same, more or less. It'd be nice if I could tell where they were coming from as well. We could also put our cannon up there. I'm being indecisive here because this is an important battle. If I screw this one up, we are in for a pretty rough time of trying to rebuild all of our gains that we have made. Ideally, I could go about destroying... Maybe we will just keep our army in this position over here, facing the front of the fortress. And then there's absolutely no doubt that our cannons are going to be able to hit everything in range. We'll just put them a little bit... micromanage their position a little bit, because we definitely don't want... What's this? Drop engines. Yeah, we don't want to do that. We certainly don't want our cannons to be in range of their archers, because they cannot move. They'll just have to sit there and take it. Right, so we only have Ashigaru archers, but that's not the end of the world, especially seeing as we are the ones attacking the settlement. Right, Motoharu is going to stay with the army once again, just like in the last battle. The Yari cavalry was one of the main reasons why we actually ended up winning our battle. Naginata and Wacko Raiders, and that's pretty good, I think. We'll just move our Bow Ashigaru a little closer as well, I think. Okay. Right. So, what do we actually want to go for here? Are you firing? Right, hang on. What are you doing? Please tell me you can fire. No, that's not right. You. Unless this terrain here is what's stopping them from firing, but that would be ridiculous. Surely not. Let me see. There's also some Yari Ashigaru garrison over here, which honestly I could probably get away with just shooting. There are reinforcements. Their reinforcements are coming from the south. Okay, so they are going to fire now. Flaming arrows. Go on, cannons. And that's going to be easy kills on that Ashigaru. There we go. Oh, damn. Yeah, this is a very worthwhile endeavour. I think this mod has actually made the cannons just a little bit better. Holy shit. Because they honestly weren't amazing in Standard Shogun 2. I remember the siege equipment just wasn't all that great. You can all start moving. Damn, son. Alright. Right, well, we will continue to just bombard them then, I suppose. Can you hit this group over here of Yarigoshi? Just continuing to... Yeah, they're going to break off pretty quickly. And we'll still have plenty of ammunition left in them to push forward a little bit more as well. I mean, the problem is that they are static, so you can see that I think they're getting out of the way entirely now. Technically still within our effective range though, so we should still be able to hit them. But maybe that's just a lie. Let's just keep going after the Yumigoshi, I suppose. We're running out of ammunition in this. We have plenty of archers coming in our reinforcing army as well though, so this is all free kills. Alright, cannons. Maybe gunpowder is going to be a worthwhile thing to invest in after all. Holy crap. That was a huge amount of damage I did over here. Maybe it was because they were in the fortifications. Just going to reset. There we go. Just hitting the... That was a hit. Not the best hit though. Oh shit, now they're in range. Alright, pull back. Oh damn. Right, almost didn't see them. Right, you come forward, you actually just shoot them. Because we actually need to stop them from getting in there. That's not the unit that I targeted, but never mind. Okay. Just get in the way of the cannons. I don't think they're actually going for the cannons. Right, well, we're going to kill them. They're going to kill some of our archers, but that certainly is not the end of the world. What's going on inside the settlement? Right, we're still doing a lot of damage. Good. Yeah, you keep going after them. And we crush them. Perfect. And we have more coming forwards. You don't shoot anymore. Shoot them. If we can get them while they're in that gap again, that will be perfect. Yeah, they're fucked now. Lesser Yari Jizumarai. And already wavering and broken. Okay, get out of there. Oh, there goes another tower. Still just waiting for our other forces to filter in so we can actually assault the fortress. What is this? Are they actually going around this way? They are. They're using the entirety of the map. How strange. We still have just plenty of ammunition here as well. In our cannon. We seem to be just hitting the fortifications at this point. So you know what? Just go after the Yumigoshi. Jesus. That's so brutal. It must be because they were in near the fortifications when that happened. Sort of like how people get flung off the walls in Med 2 when they break. Which is kind of understandable. Go after the Ashigaru garrison now, actually. What is this? Got some lads coming forward. You don't have much ammunition left at all. No, actually, you stay here like so. Yeah, we're fine. You know what, we're just going to charge into the rear of them. Slow and steady wins the race. This should be enough to break them in theory. They are Yari, so I'm hoping the shock will be enough to just break them off here, because they will start doing damage to our heavy Yari cavalry if we leave them there for too long. And they were all... Oh, Jesus. Where the hell did they come from? I don't have much to keep track of here. I don't have much excuse here. Well, they broke anyway. But you still get out of there. Right, you did your job. Get out of Yari Wall and get back. Right, what's going on here? Yeah, you're not going to achieve much, to be honest with you. Not against this army over here. We're still just bombing their position. Still doing a nice amount of damage. We've only killed 28 people, I think, but that doesn't include the people that were killed by the crumbling fortifications. As soon as our men are in position over there, I think it's probably getting closer to the time where we can afford to start moving in. Are there any more fortifications we can actually go after? Can you hit these guys over here? I don't think... Oh no, you can. You can just pivot. Oh Jesus, get out of the way. Friendly fire is not what we need right now. Yeah, if we can break these fortifications as well, that will be absolutely perfect. Meanwhile, over here, we do have you lot. I think that's it in terms of archers. Actually, no, we do have 2 units of Yumigoshi as well. Why would they do this? Light cavalry? Light Yari cavalry? These reinforcements that are just filtering in. Because this is such a key battle, it's why I'm taking this a little bit more cautiously. Having access to these siege weaponry as well is certainly a good thing. Right, that's the end of them. What is this? Okay, well if you're going to feed kills into me in such a way, then I will absolutely accept that gift that you offer. Yep, that's enough to break them already. Kill them. Kill them. Yeah, that's more damage done, and it is because of the crumbling fortifications. That is almost comical in the way that that happens. Jesus. Okay, so that's about as many kills as we're going to get from that. Go after that unit of Yumi Ashigaru there. Just because I think they're on a section of wall that I can destroy. And even if we miss, we might kill another archery tower. Our cavalry's already done a good job for us in terms of just covering our rear. Right, what have we got here? So we've got a lot of Yari Ashigaru, which we can get ready to move in, actually, I think. We'll move you over here and walk. A lot of Wacko Raiders, which are going to be incredibly useful up on these walls. As well as that single unit of Naginata Samurai. So we'll get our infantry ready to move in over there. Yeah, that's another section of wall just crippled and broken. We still have a decent amount of ammunition left as well. There's more forces heading around here. Okay, well, seeing as that unit is right there, it's Yumi Ashigaru garrison there. Well, that's the last of the cannons. Oh, for Christ's sake. Right, well, with the cannons out of ammunition, it is absolutely time to get ready to attack the settlement. Although if they're going to send out some Yari Samurai this way, I will absolutely shoot them. Yeah, they are. I think they are gonna send out some. Our archers will be very useful over here as well. At least they should be. They're all moving into position. Good. We're a little bit far away from the walls over on this part of the deployment, but certainly not the end of the world. We will focus over here first of all, though. Secure this part of the settlement. So over here, we will, I think, have 3 units of Yari Ashigaru good to go. Maybe just a single unit of Wacko Raiders as well. Right. And an individual unit of Yari Ashigaru ready to reinforce the archers, because we are going to, I think now, just move these archers into place. Start peppering the enemy. Meanwhile, what's happening here? No, don't. Oh, bloody hell. Shooting against the units already bloody routing. Now I think we will actually pause here for a time while I just get ready to move everything in, because I know, God knows this game, it loves to just stagger your advance by not having your lads move at the same rate. Right, you move over there, you move there, you actually get ready to punch right through the middle. You're already moving, good. You actually get over here. You up that section of wall, you that section of wall, and you can actually go up, I think, take a bit of a risk and send you up that section of wall, and you lot can follow them in behind. Okay. We've definitely softened them up a good bit with those cannons. Their morale's already in the gutter because of their lack of a general. Can we break them really quickly here? I think with a single volley we should be able to. Yeah, that should be more than enough. Yep, that's enough. Excellent. Perfect. Okay, Naginata Goshi. Okay, good. Good, good, good. You move in there and shoot them. You get ready to move in. Morale's going to be a problem here because we are sending up mainly Ashigaru. But I think we will be okay when all is said and done. Where's our bow samurai? There you are. You get over here. Yeah. Okay. Oh Jesus, don't shoot your own men in the back, lads. Come on. Shoot the guys that are way out in the open. Get in there. Right. And you get up here as well. Right, I think, actually, taking stock of the situation, we will send over a couple more units of Wacko Raiders. I think we should be okay, though. I think just through sheer brute force, we're going to prove to be too much. Right. Stop firing. We've already done what we need to over here. Yeah, that's ideal. Attack them. Don't let any of them through. Kill them all. Yeah, we completely shattered their army over here. You lot, can you not just slow motion march into them? Get up there. You get up there. Those are Yari Goshi, but those are also Wacko Raiders we got up there, so we should, in theory, be okay.
Our men are running from the battlefield! Shameful display!
Dogpile on them. What is going on over here? That's a lot of Ashigaru. Okay, what have we got over here? Whole bunch of Naginata, which I think we will just move forward just a bit in preparation to actually move them in. Some Yari Ashigaru as well. Our Wacko Raiders over there are actually losing because there's so many men. But the same is true. Hold up. Yari Wall. We get into place over there. Oh, Jesus, I forgot to turn off the bloody Steam notifications again. What is this? Yari Ashigaru. Actually, yeah, we need to just start moving over in a big old blob. Right. Oh, Jesus. Alright, we're going to have to go individually because of the tight confines of the settlement. Right, can you, again, just follow my orders here, please? All go in the same direction as well. That would be extremely useful. Right, yeah, if it gets much worse, I'm just going to turn off the Steam notifications. Why do people feel the need to sign in and out of games over and over, I swear? Right, here we go. We're in a decent place now, I think. Yeah, we're starting to break all of them off just through sheer weight of numbers. Again, the pathfinding is going a little bit weird, which I guess is understandable in this instance. Get over there. Now isn't the time for this. I swear that guy's signed in to Total War Attila like 3 times at this point. Do you want to play it or not, man? You move forward as well. Yeah, the problem that they have at this point is the fact that their morale just cannot hold up. And we're just swamping over the settlement now. Aki Sanzoku.
Our men are running from the battlefield. Shameful display!
Charge in there. We should be doing a decent amount of morale damage with that. Who's running from the battlefield? And why is it a shameful display? Take that archery tower, why don't you? Right. Of course, they would blob up on my Ashigaru as well. Alright, there we go. Good. Excellent. Yarigoshi broken.
We have captured their tower, my lord.
Yeah, we're good. We're fine. There's a lot of them over here, though. That, quite frankly, we could do with getting these Naginata Samurai over to give us a hand with. Oh, Jesus, we've still got to capture that tower as well. All that chip damage we're taking. Yeah, no one's getting out of this settlement. And they won't be dead after this, which is why it's important to try and kill them all off. I really like having Naginata Samurai in my army. They haven't done anything that Katana Samurai wouldn't have done, but that versatility is so good. They've still got like a whole stream of reinforcements on the way forward. What's this? More Naginata Sam. Right, let's get Motoharu forward now. There's little to fear.
We have captured their tower, my lord.
Okay, good. You head over here as well. Right. Listen. Can you, like, chill out? Nope. Just move there like that. Yarigoshi or Yumi Goshi. Sure, just come into the settlement if you want. Just stop firing at your own men. Are we actually burning down this gate? Doesn't look like you're in the right place to actually throw your little Molotovs at them. Here we go. Wacko Raiders, again another unsung hero. Well, not unsung, but underrated unit in Shogun 2, really. Even in vanilla, they're okay. The military port requirement is not brilliant, but just the fact that they are a more easily affordable variant, really, of Katana Samurai. Bit of a ghetto unit. Unique flavour to them as well. Get over here and take that tower, why don't you? What is going on here? Oh, they're actually coming out to fight me. Interesting. What's that? Oh, that's Tachi Ashigaru.
We have captured their tower, my lord.
Go after them. You wheel around and try and go after the archers, actually. Blob. Roll out. Actually, you just get yourselves up that wall. Oh yes, Yumi Ashigaru right for the taking. Oh boy, that frame rate though. My mistake for moving the camera quickly. This wasn't the best of charges either, but still, Yumi Ashigaru. They should break under a charge like that, really. How are you not killing them? Come on, man.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Can we not get through that gate because we've like completely destroyed it or something? Well, anyway. Get up that wall. Kill off those Yumigoshi as well. Chase down whatever we can. Yeah, I mean, that went far smoother than I expected it to go. Mainly because I didn't expect the cannon to be that potent. I mean, common sense dictates that of course it would be that potent. It's a cannon, but I guess it's just been a while since I used Siege in Shogun 2. I'm used to them having a very poor reputation. Naginata. Can get in there. The game's starting to chug a little bit. This has been a very large siege. Get in there. Yari Ashigaru, you get in there as well. It's pouring over the walls. So this is, overall, I think, fitting vengeance after the fall of Mori Motonari last turn. Just a few units of Ashigaru remaining. Ooh, Tachi Ashigaru, don't mind if I do. Have a unit over here, which actually you can be used to chase down these units. And actually our Jizumarai on the other side can try and get over here as well to chase down something, I guess. Because otherwise they're going to get away. They probably are going to get away, but who knows. Maybe our cavalry will get there. It's only a matter of time before we finish off what's left within the castle. This castle's battered and bruised, so I'm going to need to... I'm the one that's going to be footing the repair bill for this. The good old Yari Ashigaru, the backbone of any army. There we go. Good, they're chasing them. Yari Jizumarai. I wonder how much that little morale buff that I've got on a bunch of my units from my capital has actually helped me out. Because morale is a big deal in this game. Like, so often you'll see units start to break, especially in a siege like this. I don't think it's quite as good as the blacksmith upgrade of just making your units overall more effective, but although I don't know about that even. Morale seems to be so important. Still a unit that we can go after over there. With... what is this over here? Just a single dude? Yeah, you know what, put him out of his misery. And there are still units technically fighting over here. The Yarigoshi, amongst the like ruins of what once was their castle. My Wacko Raiders and Naginata Samurai are just giving them the business. Kill him off, man. This is something else which is really missing from Total War as well. Like there you can see. Lately, like it feels like the animations in Shogun 2 are really nicely done. Whereas that doesn't really seem to be the case in the latest ones. Never really was a big fan of Attila's movements, for example. No, we're going to continue because we have actually managed to get our cavalry over here to do some work, which we absolutely want to continue to do if we're able. Try and get to that. Actually, no, that's a garrison unit, and that's a garrison unit as well. Oof, the game's really chugging. Maybe it's best we do get this battle over with as quickly as we possibly can. But this is also pretty much the end of the Sagara's power base. We're not out of the woods yet on Kyushu Island, by any means. I'm also not convinced that that cannon will not be a bit of a detriment in a defensive siege, to be honest with you. I'm more likely to blow up my own fortifications with it. Aha, good. That is a full unit, I think, of Yumigoshi that's shattered. Oh, they're coming back for the party? Well, alright then. All of my cavalry is going to be all too pleased to get some more experience and make sure that their armies are gone. There's still a unit there. Get after him. It's only a garrison unit, but that's all that we have left, really. Alright, and there we go. Apparently there is still a unit, but we will quit the battle there. And also save the replay. Because that certainly, I think, is going to be the screenshot. So, Motonari has been avenged. And the Sagara, that should be sufficient to break them. Now I would be more worried about what the Komachi want to do. Having a third army, I think, down here would be the key. 2 armies with generals leading the way, and then one sort of supporting army that can garrison settlements and be the reinforcing army should they come at us with several stacks. So I think that Namban trade quarter is going to be worthwhile keeping around. That cannon absolutely was. Yeah, very nicely fought. Assassinating their generals certainly helped out as well. That ninja proving to be extremely useful. And there's stone in this province as well. And that's a level up for Motoharu. Right, well, we'll peacefully occupy that for a start. But the fact that we have stone is now actually super useful. We're going to be able to build, provided we can actually save up the money for it, the highest level of castle. So let's see here. Defense. No, we don't want those because that increases upkeep, doesn't it? Right. Cavalry. Just 1 charge bonus though. Just having a bit more morale for our Ashigaru. Morale for all units, I think, is going to be key. The 21-year-old Mori Takemoto is also brave, which, what does that actually give us? +1 morale? So yeah, all of his men. Can we get them into the settlement? I think we can. Right, let's chase after them. Yeah, easy. Just want to make sure that as many of their units as possible are just completely gone. And there we go, we actually did lose another unit of Ashigaru, but making sure that they can't break any of our buildings is a more important endeavour. Right, and we can actually get them into South Chikuzen. North Chikuzen is still real unhappy. And I think this is because, yeah, the religious differences. It's 100% Christian. And even with a monk in there, that isn't changing. Right, hold on. So what do we have in South Chikuzen? Can we recruit more Wacko Raiders? Well, I mean, we can't. There's no military port here. Right. Well, I think, all things considered, we can split this garrison a little bit. So let's have just a few units go back to North Chikuzen, and that's enough to keep both of the... Well, this province is neutral now. And you cannot move. But, for now, we're able to keep taxing, and we have secured a source of stone, which is very, very nice indeed. But soon I think we're going to be going to war with the Komachi, which is going to complicate things somewhat, because we're going to need to defend North Bungo, and probably take South Hizen as well. Anyway, we're still on the same turn that we started on, believe it or not, because of that battle. That's an absolutely pitiful army. But it is something that our daimyo can just go out and destroy. Earning a little bit more experience for himself and his men. A very minor amount, though. The new daimyo. A bit more experience for our Nodachi over here. Look at all this income we're getting. A lot of that must be because of the new source of stone that we've secured. Right, you're not happy at all. Right, so the question now, do we trust our allies to kill the Urakami? If they don't, then I'll move down and do it myself. They should be able to do it, though. And then I think we can actually get away with just having one army, and well, 1.5 armies over here to push through the Ishiki, because we only have one real front with them. You need to get in here, though. Devastation should go away next turn. And we want to just bide our time, I think, for now. I mean, that tax rate is going to be very useful too, so... Passing the turn. Hard to believe that that's only one turn. But that was a very key one. We've secured more of a power base for us there.
We should discuss matters of mutual interest, so that all may profit and flourish as a result.
Well, I mean, you're apparently stronger than me, but that's... You're not any richer. I mean, just look at all of the goods we have, man. We technically have iron as well. We should have iron. We've got it. Do you want to pay me? No, then bugger off. You don't offer me anything I don't already have. And if I have another free trade line, I can absolutely extort someone for a nice big payday, which I think I'm going to do this turn.
I offer this.
No way. You fool. Like, you're doomed, my friend. I'm literally going to rip the heart of your faction out. Green Power Ranger is now playing Mountain Blade Warband. Speaking of which, Bannerlord when? Could do with a bit of Bannerlord. The Sionji are the other faction I really hope don't stab me in the back. But my allies have been very stalwart so far. As long as we can continue that. Ah, this is like the first really negative event we've had. So, not great. I mean, the happiness over here is resistance to invaders, recent events, tax, but yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's in the heart of our lands. It's been occupied for long enough that it doesn't really matter. Right, we're still at war with the Urakami. Which means, I think, first and foremost, we need to focus over here, because this is where things could get. That there is only a strong... Yeah, we should be able to claim this province as well. Yep. So this might be overextending a bit. It's risky to do this, but I just want the Sagara gone. So we'll peacefully occupy that. I don't think... Yeah, because it's all Christian territory, which is the main problem we're having here. Right. Why are you... No, that's North Chikuzen. South Chikuzen, you still have a pretty big garrison in here. Okay. Stonework, yeah, that's not a huge amount of money, to be fair, but... Terrace farming. I don't want to upgrade any of these buildings, because these could change hands a little bit over the course of time. But... let's keep going south. I don't think the Sagara have got anything. I think that was all they had. Right, okay. So now... I think the key thing... We could upgrade this to a fortress. Might not be the worst idea. Oh yeah, that's something we need to do, absolutely. Is... upgrade that to a Swordmaster School. Right, okay, and... we have another slot here which can be used for a market. But what was I doing? Yes, Mori Takemoto. You're going to move back, and you're going to be our other general on Kyushu Island. The rest of your army is going to stay in Hoki. Right. We're going to move down south with Takemoto. Right, and next turn we should be able to reach East Bizen and take that. Unless our allies do. Either way, I'm not really that bothered about that province. I would rather take it, of course, because it's... Well, I say that it's extra hassle for us to to deal with in terms of public order. Right. Who can we trade with? More to the point, who has got nothing? Your power is feeble, but your prosperity spectacular. Damn. You have pretty much everything though. You also have incense. Wonder where you're getting that from. That means you won't pay me a ton though, because you'll expect me to pay you for a trade good I don't have. Shimazu, Tanegashima. They're just a one island clan. Okay, so they're affluent. Where was that? It's you, isn't it? So you're moderate. What will you pay me?
An unexpected meeting.
I can't. My ports are at full capacity, so I don't know what the Takeda are on about. Ashikaga Shogunate? Alright. Well, for now, I think we'll be okay. I hope. I mean, it all really depends on the Komachi. Just looking at the Komachi, though, I mean... they don't really have an army which could sweep forward and completely wipe me out. I say that this is a fairly open area for attack. We'll see. We're going to be exempting a lot of provinces from tax, I think, on Kyushu. Even then, that might not be enough. Like, the different religion, now that it's at 100%, is very substantial. As soon as we recruit another cannon, it might actually be worth our while to get rid of that Namban quarter. And we're going to need to start building Buddhist temples. Alright, well, you're attacking me. I'll fight this one on the battlefield. It's not to the point where I want to auto-resolve it, because we'll take far too many casualties to make that worthwhile, but because they're attacking me, we can hill camp. We definitely don't want to lose another daimyo so soon after losing Motonari. Oh yeah, I should think about building another ship now that my income is pretty damn nice. Right, so there's this hill over here. That's not really the best hill, to be honest with you. I think this one... It's a narrow hill, but I think it's... Oh, yeah, that's a good point, actually. It is a narrow hill. I mean, we could just retreat back to this one, which I think is actually what we're going to do. Deployable defenses. Oh yeah, we got deployable screens now. Cool. Yeah, we're just gonna deploy over here, I think. Okay, so what do these screens look like? I mean, it's better than nothing. Wait, you... How come you're the only ones that get it then? Is it because I recruited you after I did the archer thing? Oh, I see. It's because of the type of ground we're on. I'm being indecisive here again, aren't I? What the hell there? I mean, this hill just isn't... I mean, I suppose it's alright. We've got a... All in all, we have the advantage anyway, so I mean, I'm just being pedantic. Okay, deployable screens, and for the rest, once again, we're just going to get ready to move forward with our Ashigaru, and we'll support them with a whole boatload of Nodachi, which with a downhill charge should be completely devastating. Our daimyo is going to stay tucked away nice and safe here at the back, and guarding our rear line is going to be the Naginata and our Yari Cavalry. We also have a singular unit of Wacko Raiders, which I guess we can just put... Yeah, we'll just keep them there. Okay. Well, I mean, ball in your court, I suppose. Deployable screens. Very last samurai. Still only got Ashigaru in this army, though. Now that we're getting a whole ton more income from various sources, we're definitely going to be moving on to primarily samurai armies. Alright. It's nice to have a whole bunch of samurai. Just Nodachi Samurai and the Naginata Samurai as well. That's a lot of nice damaging and versatile units. Naginata Samurai might honestly be my favourite unit in this game just because of how versatile they are. Even if how devastating the Bow Warrior Monks could be in the vanilla variant of the game was very, very powerful. I think they are just going to come right on in. I mean, they do have archers, but certainly not to the same level. Well, they've only got one less archer than me. Actually setting fire to my own damn positions there. Alright, you pull back. You get around here. You get around there. You go that way as well. Okay. I think they've just thrown themselves under the bus here because they know they can't win. Already a bit of a bloodbath, and I got the nice charge with my units as well. Second wind, hold firm. Yeah, you get out of there. I wouldn't call it grave danger. Yeah, they're already, look at them, already routing like the cowards they are. Oh, this is about to be a slaughter as well, complete annihilation of this army. Nope, continue this one. We're going to be able to destroy the entirety of this army. And we didn't take a huge amount of... Well, I say that. Some of our Nodachi Samurai did take a little bit of loss in their units, but they are a little bit more fragile than the Katana variant. More damaging, but a little bit more fragile. I think that's just about all of them. Let's go over here. This one Hatamoto Samurai. Is that their general? Whoever it is, get after him. You just keep cleaning up these Yari. What have we got still following these lads? Chill out, lads. You go back and your job's already done. You held the line like champs. I don't think we're going to be able to reach because the red line is just down here. Yeah, he's going to get away, unfortunately. We can chase down a few other things, including that. And this one guy over here. And this one guy over here. Alright, you know what, this is meaningless at this point. Easy win. Hopefully this is going to be another province with which we can generate a bunch of money. And our march toward Kyoto can continue. Again, it's on this side of the map where I don't have many issues. Like, the only thing that could ruin this is if the Mimura attack, which would be devastating. But also, I feel as though if they were to do that, we could just rip them apart as much as they rip us apart. Really, it just depends how annoying the AI wants to be, which I shouldn't tempt fate because goddamn can they be annoying when they want to be. What on earth are you doing? Right, they're blockading one of my ports, but I'm just going to be able to go in there and destroy them, so... I'm looking forward to going after the Ashiki, actually, because they've been more annoying in terms of their naval invasions than anyone else. Oh, the Komachi are at war with someone else. That's actually ideal. The Mimura still didn't take that one province. I'm wondering if they've got issues nearer to Kyoto, because they've extended their territory all the way to border Kyoto. Right, this over here is just like one ship. Yeah, one ship? Really? Why would you even bother, my friend? Yep. We captured your useless ship as well. Right. So that's still being built. This general continue to move. And... ah, the Mimura did take this province. Okay. But again, like I said, I'm not actually that mad about that. I don't think there's anything there. It's a very small province as well. So this will free up both of these armies to not worry about unhappiness at all, and to continue moving against the Ishiki. Which we will actually move this army into place right now. Yeah, we'll keep our good Metsuke there as well for the moment, just so that we can continue. Right. You have not recruited anything else here. Right, hang on. I need to work out a few things here to see if I can actually continue. So, if I exempt this province... right, so repression is 15, so it'll be at -4. So, exempting them from tax will allow me to move forward and take another town. Which I'm going to go for. Because if they wanted peace, it means that they are on their last legs militarily. This is possibly stupid, what I'm doing here, by just continuing to move forward with reckless abandon. But they only have one province remaining now. One province remaining. And this guy, Takemoto, he gained the brave trait, which is good. Right, this province here is going to be unhappy too. Oh no, this is 100% Shinto Buddhist. Oh, perfect. So it's just these old, I assume, Komachi provinces. And it looks like the Komachi have got other problems brewing on the horizon, which I'm actually, again, very pleased about. If they've got that army there as well, right, North Chikuzen. If I exempt you from tax, right, repression is 4. Tax burden is also 4, so if I exempt you from tax, I can move the admittedly rather limited army into South Chikuzen to just make it so that I've got a bigger force there. Okay. And it's not too bad to exempt some of these provinces from tax now, because I have the budget to actually absorb those costs. That's one of these provinces. This is a large province. I could... yeah, that's really cheap. We're just going to keep bullying them. Warhorse resources. We could just try and kill the Shimazu as well. It's a one province minor. They probably have a decent army by this point now, though, with how the AI can rebuild quickly. Okay. And I think we're going to pass the turn again. So yeah, just 4 turns away, and then we'll get another little boost in income from the newfound tax improvements. I think that the campaign is starting to shift in our direction now. If we can just... Look, no, it's over for you. You antagonized the wrong people, my friend. The Komachi are the Matsura... The problem I might have is if those two are allied with each other. I don't think they are. I think the Matsura are still a Shinto Buddhist clan. The Mimura, I think, are at war with the Hattori, which... What are they doing? Okay, monk increases in rank. You. What is North Bungo looking like? It's mostly Shinto Buddhist now. Agents. You've leveled up. We still can't convert provinces quicker. Oh, you know what, sure. Zeal when converting provinces as well. Perfect. Okay. Meanwhile... Right, so that's the Sagara. That's a pretty good chance to assassinate, so we're going to take it. Don't die. Okay, good. It was just a level 1 assassin after all. Can we make it? We just can't make it. Right, I think North Higo we've already... We haven't actually exempted North Higo from tax. Yeah, but we will. And we'll continue to press home this advantage we have. And we'll destroy the Sagara. We are very stretched now, though. Right, and... Okay, so what's the faster route? I think it's going this way, isn't it? Takakage is going to do his thing. You, what are you doing? Let's actually check what our relations are with the Mimura. They're very friendly with us. Yeah, military alliance, territorial expansion, enemy of my enemy, commands respect. They're strong and affluent. They're only strong though, which again grants military access. Okay. I mean, I quote unquote trust them as much as I can trust the very iffy loyalties of the Shogun 2 AI. But they're only strong. So even if it did come down to them stabbing me in the back, which they would be absolutely foolish to do if they're already at war with the Hattori and they have a land border with them. Right. We're going to move forward. Poke our head into this province over here. No. Like that. Easy win. Another win for Takemoto. We'll peacefully occupy that. Right, what's Mimasaka looking like? Okay, the castle should be enough repression at this point, so I'm thinking we move our agent out. We're going to get our good Metsuke going down here to be on the front line to apprehend any potential assassins and the like. And I think as well what we're going to do, now that we have a good chunk of money, a massive chunk of money in fact, we are going to build another heavy bune at this port. We are also going to recruit... What is this? Yeah, see, that's just the imported matchlocks. 4 turns for that? That's terrible as well. Right, we're going to get another cannon and then we're going to bulldoze the Namban trade port. That, although to be fair... It might be that this is why we're getting a lot of money. Right, we'll be careful with that. Be careful. But it's 3 turns until that cannon is built anyway, so there's plenty of time. Okay. Again, I am worried about our Kyushu position, just because there's a lot of ways which we are open for attack, and Motoharu is very much behind enemy lines in many ways. It's Takeda are looking pretty thick. Yeah, they're at war. They're fighting each other. The Komachi seem to be winning that fight as well, which might be the excuse I was looking to take that northernmost Matsura province. Interesting. I'm glad the Sionji are still friends with me as well, because their naval help around here has just been super useful on the periphery. Eager to serve? You know what? Yes. Foreign prosperity. Goods from trade posts. Town growth from ports. Yeah, we got the money to do that. I think it was it not? It was. Damn, you're a high rank Metsuke as well. Yeah, this one. Okay. What's Tachibana's happiness looking like? Oh wow, you're the only thing keeping that province happy, so you can stay. Meanwhile, this army over here is... it's not looking too bad. We can probably... let's sabotage the army again. Enemy army sabotaged. This should be easy enough. Hold on. I think we're going to fight... well, no, actually. No, that should be an easy enough auto-resolve as well. Yeah, when they get down below a certain point, they're, like, crushed underfoot. Excellent, and it was mainly Ashigaru we lost as well, so we can just peacefully occupy that town. And that should be the Sagara gone. Yep, they're gone. This is just an empty island. And this should be a Shinto Buddhist territory as well. Right, repair the castle. You've already done that action. So that's a damaged army now, which is somewhat concerning. That's a good market we've got in there, but again, these are provinces I feel like we could lose at any moment. We'll get some terrace farming going in Tachibana. You move over here. You, Endo Kazunaga, you're actually just going to stay in our home province for now, because your presence there might deter the Mimura from doing anything too foolish. Right, we could continue to move forward, which honestly I think we will. There's no reason why we shouldn't at this point. I do not think. Yeah, we'll just garrison with this force that's following. Don't do it, Mimura. We've been bros for so long. When I'm Shogun, I promise you'll have it good. Yeah, and that's just an empty town as well. Although now... easy. Easy win. Now I think we have more than one direction in which we can expand. So we're probably just going to chill here in this castle for a little while with our main army. Another level up for our daimyo. Peacefully occupy. Yeah, there are 3 provinces that this one borders, technically. North Tango, South Tango. Oh, hang on, that might be 4, actually. North Tango, South Tango, North Tamba. Oh no, South Tamba's a little further away. So yeah, 3 provinces that this borders. So I think we will probably just chill for the time being. It's a Naginata dojo we got here, though. So as soon as we finish with that... yeah, I like what we've got going on here, though. We're in a good place expansion-wise going this way. And over here... I don't think there's anything else we can really do before Takakage gets into position. So yeah, that'll be the end of that turn. Takeda still making moves. Again, I feel like we're on the cusp of becoming the indisputed most powerful clan on the map. At least in terms of potential. They've got a pretty big army there. I've finally got them to take notice of me. But I don't think they're going to be able... they haven't attacked already, so we're going to have our fully repaired castle next turn. Okay, so the question now for me is where do I go from here on Kyushu? As soon as I have my second general over there, I'll be able to make a few more moves. Speaking of which, he is now on the island. Not where I need him to be, but he is here nonetheless. Right, hold on. What have the Shimazu got going on over here? Not much. I mean, hold on. Who are they allied with, I think is the thing to consider. They're allied with no one. They're weak, they're destitute. There's a blacksmith in this province. I think we can reach it as well. Can we? Well, if we move our ninja out of the way, I think we can reach it. This province is also not happy. Right, what we could do is try to assassinate one of these lads. Right, hold on, before we do this, do we still have treaties? We don't. Okay. It's time for the Shimazu to die. Like, they made their choice a long time ago.
I will listen. But
I don't need my allies to help in this. Okay, now assassinate. Go for the easier one. That should... yeah, that should work. This guy's just too strong as a ninja. And now... right, South Higo, I think we're going to need to exempt from tax. We are. But again, easy to do. And we will take this town. And once again, this should prove to be fairly easy. Our quality of troops is just too high. Actually, we can't take it this time. We're just a smidge away. Satsuma's a good town to have as well, just because of the blacksmith. If the Komachi come in and swipe this province away from me, I swear, it would be a very Shogun 2 thing to happen. Over here, constructions. Yeah, next time we'll be able to get our Tetsubo hero. So we will pass the turn. Right, so they went back inside their town. Maybe I can assassinate their daimyo though. Make this a little easier. No one else wants a piece of me. The So clan. Ah, they are coming for me. Well, we'll just move our reinforcements up next turn. No, I'm not going to help you, man. Think I'm helping them take that bloody province. Stealing it away from me. Thieves is what they are. Okay, so we just got tax reform, which is even more money for us. So we could go for Chonindo. Trade income. That's a lot of money we'd be getting from that. Diplomatic relations. Bowmaster Dojo, Legendary School. I'm honestly not unconvinced that maybe going for the gunpowder is actually a pretty good idea here. It's a big investment though. We could also go for the Legendary School over here. What do we need for that? Actually, we've only got 5 more turns before the naval expertise. Let's go for that. With a Mori, for Christ's sake. We could go for the Merchant Guild as well in our hometown. As well as a castle, which would make this place just super strong. Right, hang on a minute. Let's go and see what's happening down here. Did they die? That's all they've got in their army. Right, hang on a moment. I could try and assassinate their daimyo, which has honestly got a pretty decent chance of success. And look at how much money we've got. We're earning an obscene amount of money per turn now. Let's go for it. This guy's an assassin. This is what he's built for. Come, Sekiro. Enemy wounded. Better than nothing. He won't be able to return anyway. Okay. we will quick save in case of any sort of crash and fight this battle manually. Motoharu's crusade to avenge his father continues as he just takes huge chunks out of Kyushu Island. This honestly might be the part where victory in this campaign has looked the most likely. I think this was the map where it went pear-shaped last time and my reinforcements were deployed on like a hill where they couldn't get down from. This time no reinforcements needed, however. Yeah, but the amount of money we're making now as well from that extra income we get from taxes, I think what we're going to be doing is getting rid of that Namban quarter as soon as we've got our second unit of cannons. Okay. No, we don't need to listen to that. Right. So, where are we going to be attacking from is the question. I think we're going to go from over here because there's a nice, and also we have just the perfect field of fire for our cannons. I'm already super impressed with because of the destruction of those fortifications. The damage they do is just ridiculous. Right, over here near the archers we will have all of our Yari. Over here near our cannons we'll have a couple of units of Naginata. A couple of units of Naginata over here. Wacko Raiders ready to go. We'll have our Jizumarai cavalry here as well. And Motoharu can go here. Right. So the question is, where are they? Whoa. Right, yeah, you go after that Yumi Ashigaru garrison. I mean, you can scarcely miss, to be fair. Let's have a look at these cannons. At least they can be rotated. You'd think that it would occur to them to put them on wheels, although I guess they saw the shenanigans with the Medieval 2 siege equipment and it falling off cliffs, where they were like, nah, we'll just put it on bags of rice. Go, cannons, go. Damn, son. Scything right through that area. So again, this is going to be a slower start to this one as we just peel away their defences, because we have gone through a lot with this army, and I don't want to take too much in the way of losses if I can help it. Right through that formation. Brutal. How many kills have we got already? 20? Considering that none of those were down to the fortifications being destroyed. Go on, one more. One more on the gate while they're all in there. We'll go for one more shot there and then we'll start peeling off these Yumi Ashigaru garrison. Look at these guys. I think they are going to get on the wall as well. Absolute mad lads. I like the dull thud of the gunpowder units in Shogun 2. There we go, that's what I wanted to see. This is the type of content I like to see. I always thought ill of the siege equipment in Shogun 2, to be honest with you, but just goes to show. Gun beats spear. Yeah, they're coming out here. They already know. Oh, go after them. What are you lot doing? Yari Ashigaru garrison? We could go after the Katana Goshi. If they get up on that wall, they might actually be in range. If they are, I'm going to need to charge in real quick. Hitting those poor villagers' houses in the background over there. Oh, those are Yari Dojo Samurai. Wait a minute, Yari Dojo Samurai? The Spearman and Bowman then? Oh no, Yumi Dojo Samurai, not Yari Dojo Samurai, I'm an idiot. Yeah, as soon as that fort wall goes up, that's going to be a nice chunk of their manpower that I've destroyed. Going for a few more. And we could try and go for these over here, I suppose. It's a difficult shot for the cannons to make, mind you. Okay, so this should be it. There we go. That looks so ridiculous. Okay, go after these as well. Poor AI. As soon as we've taken down that fort, we'll reposition to go after this unit as well. And then I think we'll start to move in. At least on the lower layer, our cannon can keep poking away at their... there we go. Cannon can keep poking away at the defences at the top, just to get some more damage done. I think these are matchlock towers, aren't they? Yeah. We could destroy the matchlock towers. Maybe not the worst idea in the world, because we're never going to take them in this battle. Not with the defences so clustered at the top there. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. But we will move in still after this section of Fort Wall has taken its damage. Jesus. Go after this unit actually, because I think you're more likely to actually hit the wall if you go after the Yari Dojo Samurai. Go on, cannons. Remember when the Shimazu had all of those armies just right near me? How the tables have turned. Yeah, just one more hit on the fort wall, and they'll be toast. Go after them. This looks like a samurai who's actually... Unfortunately, they're not actually hitting the right part anymore. Right, before we run out of ammunition, I think we will actually go for the matchlock tower. As for everyone else, time to move in. Okay, here we go. We're making moves now.
Our weapons make short work of their tower.
Go after that. Okay. All is well. And now their archers are running, which makes sense. Oof. Would you want to be in that tower right now? Naginata Samurai can move over here. That there is another gate, isn't it? Yeah, burn that down for me, would you? And now just start chipping away at their defences at the top there. Wacko Raiders move around here. They should feel right at home being on the sea. Oh, Jesus. Don't shoot them, for Christ's sake. Oh, those are Katana Goshi, actually. Shimazu Katana Goshi at that. So actually, you move around there. You're not really hitting a great deal there. Go after them. Charge in there. Okay. I don't think we have anything else left in reserve. We definitely don't want our general getting just mown down by our own catapults. That's good. Our Wacko Raiders are in a good position. That should be enough to start serious. Yeah, their Ashigaru garrison is just doomed. Katana Samurai, again, just doing work. Yeah, we're going to be just fine. In fact, you dismount. Rally. Time for some glorious melee combat for our general. Not so glorious if he continues to be near the cannons when they start shooting. But you know what? Just stop shooting. Just don't shoot anymore. This game has betrayed me too many times. You get in there. Alright, yeah, we're going to be fine. Like, their morale is just in the toilet because of their lack of a general. Our overall unit quality as well is just too high for them.
Glorious victory will soon be yours.
I think army losses are coming into play now. Actually, you know what? Go after that. Just knock that down. Wacko Raiders. You can see actually how much damage they took because they were in melee with samurai units, including those Shimazu Katana Samurai. Wow, just ripping them to pieces. Right, you actually don't. Charge. Charge in there. Charge in there. Yeah, sure. Why not? There's really no danger now. They're already wavering, actually. They shouldn't last too much longer. I mean, they're fighting near this chasm. It's a bit precarious. Yeah, they're gonna rout and break. Yarimezu. What else can we do? Heroic Assault. Hold firm. Second wind as well. Is this gate over here open? No, it's not. It doesn't matter. We'll just get our Yari Ashigaru in behind. They're definitely not going to last too much longer anyway. It's a shame that our Yari Ashigaru are actually on the front. At least they're in Yari Wall. It's only a matter of time before we start hitting them inside as well, which should be enough to see them rout, but when the enemy have got a defensive siege going on, you never can tell. You get over there and kill them, actually. There is no fleeing here. This is the end of the Shimazu. Their wounded daimyo must be around here somewhere as well. Okay. And fast forward. Yeah, we're losing a bit more in terms of Ashigaru, but there again, it sounds callous, especially seeing as how well they actually perform this time around. But they're easily replaceable, which I think we're actually going to need to start doing on Kyushu, We need a recruitment hub here, which I think I'm going to make Busan the recruitment hub. Okay, heroic assault. That should be enough to finish them off. Not a single member of Motoharu's bodyguard has perished. I like this fortress as well. It's a shame that last time the experience was soured by me not actually being able to assault it. End the battle, because this is the end of them. Okay. And Mori 16. Save 16 battle replays here. Okay. So that's the end of the Shimazu. The Matsura only have one province as well, so pretty soon Kyushu is just going to be divided between me and the Christian clan, the Komachi, and there's going to be a pretty bloody conflict between the two of us, but overall, we have holdings elsewhere, they do not, so I feel pretty comfortable about our ability to take them out. And as soon as that position is secured, we can also go after the incense trade nodes, which will give us even more power. And they thought they were going to steal it from me, the Komachi. No repairs required. That's nonsense. Right, Satsuma. Yeah, their resistance to invaders is pretty high, and I think a lot of that comes down to the fact that this is a capital of another clan, or an ex-capital of another clan. We don't actually hold the Otomo as ex-capital. I think that's South Bungo. So this is actually the first capital of another great clan that we've taken, which is nice. Right, so what have we got in Busan? We've got a foot archery range. Right, we're going to Tachibana. Siege Engineers Workshop. We've got a sword school down here. I think maybe South Chikuzen is probably worth upgrading to a fortress, to be frank. Or North Chikuzen, which is already a fortress. So we already have a Nodachi. Yeah, I guess North Chikuzen should be our recruitment hub. I mean, we do have a blacksmith down here in Satsuma. And they already have a Nodachi. Yeah, this is a better recruitment hub, I think. Just because of the blacksmith, it's going to be so good. So, let's combine some of these units that we have in this army so that we have more space. We definitely want to combine together some of the Ashigaru tier units. Right, so we have enough space for another couple units of Wacko Raiders, which is good. We'll be able to replenish, even go beyond the replenishment limit. Right, what have we got here? So that's another cannon, which we're actually going to send down into South Chikuzen as well. And Takakage is now going to helm this army. It's still a little bit thin on the ground, but it is mainly intended to be a defensive force. That Komachi army is not huge, and with these cannons, fortifications are proving to be no real obstacle. Right, Aki province. Yeah, just make Aki a castle. Why not? Buddhist temple? Right, where are they? We need a Yari drill yard for you. Oh well, no problem. We're building a castle now, so that shouldn't be a problem. As for the rest of this army, we need some bowmen and just some cheap bowmen. So we'll start building that army up. And then for the last action this turn, you have got Kiso Ninja, or Kisho Ninja. But I bet you weren't expecting this. Right, we have an agent in this province. Going to start sending forward our Metsuke. Okay, do you want to fight this? You do? Wait a minute, why am I not getting my reinforcements? They're right there. Bro. Listen. That is close enough in range, so now they're definitely not... Well, I was hoping to catch them out, but I guess it's fine. Oh, we haven't even repaired the castle over here. No wonder the the province is really mad. Right. So I think that's all we have for now. I guess we should, in any place we can, start building up merchant guilds as well. Warhorse stables, master dojo. That might be worthwhile as well. Get some even better Yari heavy cav. Hold on, where's the what's our best money-making provinces? Moderately reduces town growth. Okay, so yeah, we can see the black provinces are the ones which are not happy, but most of them it's because they're Christian. Inaba was also recently conquered. Trade? No, that's not it. Producing a whole bunch. Not acquired incense. That's the only thing we don't have. West Iwami. Okay, well, we'll build another merchant guild. Actually, no, we don't have enough food to do that, do we? Okay, so that will be the end of this turn. We'll pass another turn and then we'll save it at the start of the next one. But this campaign's really starting to come together now. We're a stone's throw from Kyoto. The Ishiki are really the only ones that stand in our way. Cleaning up the rest of Kyushu also shouldn't be too big of a problem. Now that we've... well... I guess we will be doing one more thing. Or will we? I've already been recording for quite a while actually, so I think what we're going to do... but we'll quick save regardless, while I'm deciding what I actually want to do. Do they even have any generals? I mean, they do. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We'll fight. Damn, look at this castle though. This is not going to be a fun experience for them. I don't know where my reinforcements are going to come from. But I guess we'll find out. And this, honestly, as well, like this, winning this battle will just mean that the road to all of their territory lies open for us. And even if we have to exempt a bunch of it from tax, we'll break the back of their economy and their production. And then Kyoto really will be on our doorstep, although we may have to deal with a few other things before we try and make a play at becoming the Shogun. The Eco Iki spring immediately to mind. Okay, so our reinforcements are coming from over there. It's actually pretty decent. It means we can go through this this little settlement down here. We have just archery towers. Okay, Takemoto, you need to chill and come up here. So the question is, where are they coming from? Well, they're not going to come from this direction. We know that. So they're going to come from over here somewhere. So I think what we'll do is we'll just defend this layer over here and we'll let them have the first two. Fire arrows mean as well that any Ashigaru units they have probably not going to be the best at withstanding that sort of pressure. Okay. Bunch of Nodachi, which should be, to be quite frank, Nodachi should be enough. I guess they could come from this side as well. Yeah, we'll deal with that if we need to. Okay. We have some Cav. Cav, which we can only really get out of the settlement a couple of ways. Yeah, I feel fine keeping the Cav inside the settlement actually this time. I'm not going to get too greedy. Let's just see where they're coming from. Okay, so almost entirely over here, so that's actually just fine. Right, you need to retreat though. Chill your beans and retreat. Right, we need some Nodachi over here. You can walk as well though. We should be fine. I mean, it's such a narrow settlement to defend. I've got Yari Wall, Nodachi, Naginata. yeah, we're going to be just fine. They have reinforcements, but again, they're really far away, and there's no way that they're going to wait all the time for these reinforcements to arrive. This is actually ideal, because I can send these reinforcements down this road, potentially to actually block their reinforcements arriving, which is... we might even get a bit of a field battle out of this, which is crazy. That is what these maps do offer, even if some of the reinforcement positions are a little bit funky. Oh, don't tell me they're trapped up here. Are they actually? They should be able to get down, right? I don't know. That looks like a... I mean, they're not going to get down from that angle, but there should be ways that they can get down over here. That really sucks for them if they can't get down, though, because that means I'm going to have to run down the bloody clock, which again would involve cutting a bunch out of the episode. You walk into position. I think they can get down. Yes, they can. Okay, good. But it's going to take them a while to get down. My army's also going to take a little while to get into position. Right, hold up. Use fire arrows. This is a brutal hill for them to climb up as well, so they're going to probably be exhausted by the time they get up here. Oh, this was a unit of Naginata Samurai, actually. Do I have a unit of Ashigaru nearby? Yeah, you get over here. They're going to come right around the side here. This is going to be good. I love this feeling of this huge battle taking place in multiple locations across these fields. It's really cool. Yeah, you just keep firing at them. Doing a lot of damage to these Ashigaru already. The beauty of a fortress like this, we are a little bit clumped together, but taking losses is just unavoidable in a settlement like this. Right. Ashigaru. Sarachini. You fancy moving anytime today? Some of the pathfinding is a little bit funky in these settlements, though. Oh, those are Kiso Ninja. Yeah, I think the pathfinding's already breaking down, actually. Just as I was praising the game. Okay, here we go. They've woken up. The AI lives. I think. Right, you retreat. What is happening? Lads, just move into place and block their advance, for Christ's sake. Okay, there we go. Kiso Ninja are a tiny unit as well, so just sheer numbers are going to be what sees me over the line there. Yeah, the pathfinding is going a bit funky. It's taking units a while to calculate and actually respond to my commands. Okay, well, with that in mind, it's time to just flood forwards, I think. Get over there. Okay, the army's still moving into place. Right, they're losing because I'm unable to get reinforcements into them.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
Right. Right, come on, please. Please do as I say. Don't break down on me, game. Yeah, there's such a delay. The AI is just shitting the bed hardcore. Naginata Goshi. They've got Naginata Goshi, to be fair. Although in this sort of situation, I think I'd rather have the Nodachi.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, my lord.
They're just bouncing off my defensive position though, really. Unfortunately for them, they are no match. Right. However, we do need to start thinking about what we're going to be doing over here. Okay. We do actually have some just regular Katana Samurai over here. This is the first time I think I've used them in the entire game so far. I think they're just going to make a beeline straight for the castle, to be honest with you, which I'm fine with. I can just follow them in. Yeah, they're breaking in droves, look. Not so sure how chasing them down is going to go, but let's give it a go. Why not? Cavalry Charge. Right, they're going to turn around to face me now in the open field, I think. At least with something. Right. I do need to be somewhat careful here. Trying to micro all of these units is a little bit full on. You move into position over here. You charge down over here. Yeah, we're going to be just fine. What's going on here? Is our cavalry actually able to escape from this nightmare? No, it's not. No, please. Don't blob up. Anything but that. Right. Meanwhile, over here. Yeah, we're going to be fine. Like, their army just doesn't have the morale to deal with this. Flood forwards, except for a single unit. You can go and help out in this engagement over here. There's a unit of Yari Samurai actually as well that you might want to go after. That fight went very, very nicely for us. That is Yumigoshi.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Yeah, they're routing off now. We can't actually go down there. I think chasing down the enemy is not going to be something that's actually going to happen here. Yeah, look at them rout. Routing like cowards. We'll charge forward our archers as well, just to try and coax their general into fighting. Because I don't think I can actually escape this prison that I'm in. Can you get out? No, look at this. I cannot leave. That's because it's controlled by the Ashiki? But I don't know how I can recapture it. Okay, well, weird. But you know what? Who cares? This army out here took a little bit more damage than I perhaps would have liked. Right, all of you can just fire at him. Oof, that is a lethal crossfire. And they did actually manage to get into some Yumi Ashigaru, but there are some Yari Ashigaru right in behind them. And that's a unit of Hatamoto Samurai. Right, you lot, what are you doing? Running off into the hills, banzaiing after a bunch of... that's not great either. But honestly, like, their morale is so poor at this point. Yeah, look, they're just suicide charging into my army at this point. Right, can I please escape from this hell that I find myself in? What even is this? This is madness. They took the gates and now I can't leave. I'm just here forever now. I love these custom settlements, but there is a lot of iffiness about them. That much cannot be denied. Ooh, dear oh dear. Their general must be dead. Look at all those Yari around there, look. Hold on. We don't need any more archers doing any more damage than is necessary. Still, a good clean win. And this isn't going to cripple their armies in quite the way I would have liked to by chasing them down with my Yari cavalry and my general, but it doesn't matter. Like, this was a good enough win to ward them off for the time being. And this has to be a big chunk of their army. End battle. End battle. Decisive victory. It might prove to be decisive. Oof, but that is going to be the final act of this part, so I hope you've enjoyed this part so far, but, well, this campaign so far, because we are getting towards the business end of it now. Oh, they lost the entirety of their army. Yeah, that was very decisive then. Didn't need to chase them down in the end. And we'll see if anyone comes in with the sudden but inevitable betrayal here. Don't do it, lads. Saionji and Mimura. They're my friends. No, they're not. I doubt the Saionji will. I'm worried that the Mimura will at some point soon. Though I don't know how the AI actually calculates these things, but based on how strong I'm getting, they might get a little bit edgy. Anyway, big thank you to everyone who's watching. Big thank you to those who are enjoying this campaign as well. It's good to be doing something a little bit different for once. And yeah, we are now starting to get very, very large. Kyoto is in sight, and the Shogunate will soon be ours. So, hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you'll join me for whatever is next.